In this episode, blah blah blah.
I don't feel like I'm one of those overreactive YouTubers where I'm like, oh my god,
literally 3 minutes ago.
1 o'clock in the morning, 1 o'clock, I'm still sweating my ass off. It's been a fucking nightmare. I have no videos for this week and I'm trying to make it work and it's so stressful. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a regular series that I'm making on this channel, which is me progressing as a YouTuber and kind of giving you guys a rundown of what's been happening in my life, what's been changing in terms of the content, the subscribers, the analytics, all that kind of stuff. And it's not a lot of people are really interested in this kind of stuff, but for me, it's a cool way of documenting where I started, where I'm going, and obviously where I'm at right now. So if you guys are into this kind of thing, be sure to stick around for the rest of the video because it's pretty interesting to me. But if you guys are not interested in analytics and subscribers and SEOs and all that kind of good stuff, then I will not blame you for skipping this one. So like we always do, I'm going to be running through this in 3 parts, which is part 1, my experience, talking about how things have changed, the views, the impressions, the analytics, the subscribers, etc., all the techie stuff that people come to love. Part 2 is going to be my goals, my ambitions, and how I'm going to change things going into the next month until the next video in this series. And then the 3rd part of this is going to be the vibe. How am I feeling about it all, and how am I feeling being a YouTuber, as well as being a dad and running a business and all the kind of stuff that I do at the moment. And it's really interesting because a lot has changed in the last month or so, and let me tell you about how and why. So 1 month in, I had 10 subscribers, which I was super hyped about. I loved it. And I keep hitting this microphone, I'm so sorry. But I was really hyped. I was excited. I was like, all right, we're finally getting somewhere, picking up a little bit of traction. The impressions on Twitter were pretty good. I think we got like 100,000, which was really cool. And then the views, we had regular commenters, regular people interacting with the content, and that was a good place where I wanted to be at. Now, I set myself a goal of hitting 30 subscribers by 2 months, which is not that, I mean, obviously it's a really small number, but when you're not showing up on any search result, when you're not showing up on anybody's feeds and you have to do all this by marketing yourself, I feel like 30 was an acceptable goal and we smashed it. We got to 32 subscribers by the time I hit 2 months. I'm recording this video like 2 or 3 days late because it is hot as fuck in England, and that will come up in this conversation as well. But yeah, we hit the sub goal. So I was super hyped about it. I was excited, and I'm just glad so many people are kind of sticking around for the content. Views for the channel, and normally I write a script when I do these videos, but it's super late and I wanted to just make sure I got this video recorded and ready to go. But I'm opening up the YouTube app now. Views in the last 28 days. Okay, so we got just shy of 500 views in 30 days, which I would consider pretty good. I mean, I feel like I could have done better. My heart hasn't been entirely in the content and sharing it and marketing it and all that kind of stuff, but I was doing better this month than I was the month before. I think the month before that I had something like 200-300 views. So it's gradual progress. And like I said before, I'm doing all the marketing myself. My videos still aren't showing up in the search results. So, you know, it's got to start somewhere. Twitter impressions, again, we've been doing a madness this month. I think we got something like 350,000 impressions on Twitter, which is insane. Most of it came from like me talking about Ghost of Tsushima, The Last of Us, and just, I think I got a good couple of subscribers from Twitter this month, whereas last month, like, there was no interaction whatsoever between the 2 platforms. And this month it's been a lot better in more of a tech sense. So I'm glad people are sort of following through from one social media to the other, because I feel like that was really holding me back. The fact that I was getting these big fucking numbers, like 100,000 impressions, if not more, and then nobody wanted to actually get engaged and interested with my content. So I feel like I've improved. I feel like I've been kind of pushing that a little bit more. I've been interacting with people, like one-on-one conversations on Twitter, like a lot more than I was in the previous months. So it's a learning curve. It's all figuring out how all this works, and it's completely new to me, but I'm still loving every second. Okay, so part 2 is going to be talking about my goals and ambitions going forward, and there's quite a few changes in terms of the content that I'm going to be making. The Minecraft series, I am relatively close to finishing that up. I reckon we've probably got another 10 to 15 episodes before we've completed the whole like series 1 let's play kind of thing, which is me playing the story mode of Minecraft, you know, completing the 3 bosses, building up some kind of base, and then after that I don't really know where to go with the series, because I feel like if I'm just doing builds and just normal survival stuff, that's going to get pretty boring pretty quickly. So I came up with a solution. Well, the solution came to me. I've been invited to join a Minecraft server, which is playing with a bunch of other people, and it's something that I've never done before, and I'm super excited about it. The server is called Mindful. From what I've seen videos wise, and the people on there who've welcomed me and met me and said hello and whatever, it's been super kind, and I can't wait to get involved with those guys. But that is going to be a big change, so I reckon starting maybe next week I'll post the first video where I'm kind of introduced to the server, and by the time that the Minecraft Series 1 starts dying out, I can start introducing a lot of stuff that's going to be coming in from the server. So it's like there'll be a nice trade-off there. It'll be when one thing dies, something even better replaces it, and it couldn't have come at a better time. I can't wait to get involved, and I feel like that's going to be a big boost in my channel in the sense of like I'm actually playing with other people now rather than just me sitting and doing this kind of stuff, making commentaries, which I love. But that interaction I feel like is always a good thing on YouTube, because you can kind of, it feels more human, it feels like you're more involved in the content. And then we have the Runescape series, which is probably like my best ongoing series. I've been doing bond giveaways and stuff like that, which has obviously boosted the interest in it. I got a couple of subscribers when I did the bond giveaway. Like people, I said in the video, do not subscribe unless you are genuinely interested in my content, and a lot of people have actually kind of signed up from that, which I wasn't expecting. I just wanted to get back to the community, but people actually engage with it. They're like, oh, I found this guy, he's cool. So that was actually really fun to do. That series is probably going to be coming to an end next week as well, because we've done pretty much everything that free-to-play has to offer. Can't talk, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning, my mouth is dry as fuck. The series will be coming back, we'll be getting into more RuneScape stuff, but I'm going to take a break from it and replace that with some kind of new content. I'm thinking maybe Marvel's, and replace that with some kind of new content. I'm feeling Marvel's Avengers, if it kind of ends at the same time as that. If not, then I'm thinking Grounded, or maybe just some Call of Duty Warzone gameplay. Just try the waters. You know, I'm still testing things, still seeing what the audience responds to. You know, I love you guys. I love the community that we're building on the channel, the amount of people that I'm interacting with on a daily basis now, through Twitter, through YouTube, through comments. It's insane. Like, I feel like I have the very beginnings of a cool little YouTube community, which is what I have been longing for the last 2 months. So thank you guys. We're getting there. We're growing slowly. So yeah, Minecraft series is going to be ending. Server's going to be starting up soon, and then you obviously have the RuneScape stuff, which is going to be coming in at some point, and then we have the RuneScape stuff, which is going to be ending and then being replaced for brand new content. So it's like no matter what we do, what avenue we go down, there's always going to be something new and interesting there. In terms of like numbers and stuff like that, I would love to get 50 subscribers by 3 months. So I feel like that, again, it's a really achievable goal. Another sort of 18 subs in the next month or so, which seems relatively obtainable, which is cool. Views and all that kind of stuff, I'm really not fussed about at the moment, as long as I'm making good content and putting more time into my edits, which I feel like was something that I've been slacking on over the past month. That will represent those numbers quite well. It's just more sort of getting used to making the content again and keeping it interesting. That's the hardest part for me. But yeah, 50 subs. If I could hit 50 subs by 3 months, I'll be really happy. And then I think after that, I'm really going to try and collaborate with a couple of people and sort of get the word out there, start focusing on live streaming a little bit more, and just have fun with it, man. I mean, that's what I've been doing since day one. Honestly, like gaming, I was speaking to somebody about it from the Minecraft server actually the other day. Building a gaming channel is 100 times harder than anything I've done on YouTube before. I've made family vlogs, I've helped other people build up channels, I've been relatively successful with it, but this gaming stuff, and actually like trying to make your content interesting rather than just playing a game of Warzone and sticking it online, it's hard as fuck. It really is, trying to maintain that sort of audience retention when you're just sitting there shooting people. And like as a gamer, what keeps you interested is playing the damn game. So you have to feel like you have to make that environment that makes people feel interested and want to get involved. But it's a really interesting experience actually, and I feel like I'm kind of being thrown in the deep end with that, which I love. So part 3 of this is going to be the vibe. How am I feeling about it all? And in the last episode, I think I was feeling the stress with editing, because kids, family, all the rest of it, I've got a lot to do in my own personal life, and then editing on top of that, it was a big deal. I feel like it's actually gotten easier as time has gone on. I feel like there's not as much pressure to get things done instantaneously, but I tell you what has been a fucking nightmare over the last couple of weeks. We've had like countless people coming in and out of the house, countless people staying over, which isn't normally a big deal, but I haven't been telling anybody about my YouTube channel, right? Nobody in my circle really understands this industry. They don't understand YouTube, the potential behind it. They don't understand live streaming or esports tournaments or anything like that. So it's like that. If I said, all right guys, I made a gaming YouTube channel, people were like, okay, well,
you're nerdy as fuck, dude. Why are you doing this? Like, why are you wasting your time on this shit?
the problem with the last couple of weeks is that a lot of people have found out that I'm doing this shit. My fiance, she clocked on, you know, I was sitting here recording and then I had the doors closed and I was like, babe, don't come in, I'm live streaming. You know, that kind of, I had to explain what it was and what I'm doing, and she still doesn't understand it, but like, she's found out about it now, so that's that. And literally today, one of my best mates has found out, I don't know how the fuck he figured it. I have no fucking idea, but he figured out that I'm making gaming videos and he was like, yeah, what's up, Captain Chunky? I was like, how do you know? I haven't posted this anywhere. Fucking stalker. There's been that side of things where I've been trying to keep it away from people and it's getting out there, which I feel like is helpful, but also kind of nerve-wracking because I feel like I don't put on a persona. This is me in my entirety, but I'm so different on camera and in videos and gaming than I am in real life because I'm more confident with this. This is just me sitting down doing what I love, talking to a bunch of people that have similar interests. Whereas if my mate watched my video, he's like, well, this is weird, like you're uploading you playing Call of Duty or Minecraft and talking to yourself for an hour, like you see what I mean? It's a weird concept for other people to understand, but it makes so much sense to people who are in the community. So I feel like that's going to be a big push. Yeah, that's been a massive pain trying to avoid anybody finding out about this channel. And then there's also the side of things where in the UK we're used to having like 21-degree weather. It's kind of rainy, kind of cloudy, whatever. It's been 30 fucking degrees, 30 fucking degrees for the last 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days now. My office space is in a conservatory, which means I can't see shit during the day, which means it gets hot as fuck every minute of the day. What is so frustrating about this is that I have to wait until 6 p.m. to come into my office so I can see what the fuck I'm looking at, to see what I'm recording, and then even when I'm sat down at 1 o'clock in the morning, 1 o'clock, I'm still sweating my ass off. It's been a fucking nightmare and I'm trying to push through it, but I haven't been able to just sit down and record a video like normal for the last week. And I had a stockpile. I upload 6 videos a week on this channel. I had a stockpile of 6 videos. I have none. I have no videos for this week and I'm trying to make it work and it's so stressful. I need a drink. This shit is getting me fucking worked up, dude. The YouTube side of things, I love it, but it has been stressful with every fucking thing except for YouTube. Ultimately, my camera battery is gonna die, so I'm gonna wrap up, but like, I'm loving this journey. I'm loving YouTube. I'm loving making the videos. I'm loving what's gonna be coming in the future. We've got Avengers coming out soon. We've got Cyberpunk. The PS5 release is literally like 3 months away. And I'm gonna be playing games like Spider-Man Miles Morales and actually playing and recording The Last of Us 2 when it comes out on PS5 next gen. And there's so much to look forward to at the moment because there's so many announcements. Far Cry 5, dude, that's gonna be a big fucking thing. I'm so hyped for what the future has to offer for me and for this channel and for the subscribers and the community that I actually feel kind of exists at the moment, as small as it may be and as low as the numbers and the views and everything that everybody considers such a big fucking thing. I feel like it's coming together very slowly. And I knew this was going to be a slow burn. I knew this was going to take a long time to build up, but I feel like we're finally getting somewhere. I'm finally being recognized by people with similar interests. It just makes it all feel worthwhile when I'm sat there and I'm talking about video games with somebody that's watching my content and saying, yo, can you reduce the length of the video because I'm not interested after like 20 minutes? Shout out to Terror Rose for that, because that was all you, bro. And just like actually getting feedback and criticism and stuff like that. It's so nice because it helps me make better videos. It helps me make a better channel. And obviously the engagement with you guys has been great. And you know what else is really weird? I feel like I'm opening up more. I started this channel super chill. Like, hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy here, Captain Chunky. And today's video we're gonna be and now I'm feeling a lot more confident. And I'm opening up more and being more charismatic. And I don't feel like I'm one of those overreactive YouTubers where I'm like, oh my God.
Literally 3 minutes ago.
1 o'clock in the morning, 1 o'clock, I'm still sweating my ass off. It's been a fucking nightmare. I have no videos for this week and I'm trying to make it work and it's so stressful. But I feel like I'm just me. And I feel like I can actually openly express my excitement in games rather than kind of being a bit withdrawn. And I didn't even know I was feeling that. I didn't even know I was that personality was kind of coming through at first. But now I'm just, I don't know, maybe I'm just enjoying the content more. Maybe I'm enjoying the journey of recording and whatever. But it's just, I can see a visible and feasible change in my content and in my personality as time has gone over the last couple of months. And it's mad. It's so weird. And I've never had this kind of experience of anything before. Vlogging, YouTube, working with cameras or whatever, you know, this is me seeing a development in myself as well as this channel, which is like, it's really weird. But that's it. I'm gonna wrap up this video because, like I said, camera's about to die. 101 different variables to consider in this situation. mentioned, but ultimately I'm still loving this journey. And if you guys have enjoyed this video, have enjoyed me talking about the analytics and the tech side of things, or you're interested in this channel and you want to be part of the community, then thank you. And I can't wait to share what is going to be coming up in the future. So I love your faces, you're amazing, and I will catch you guys in the next piece.